I sleep when you can play Dom Team Death, the free-for-all, CTF and Sabotage. Man, I play them all from search up to headquarters, down the list of demolition. Objectively speaking, to win is my only mission. If I sin, it's not by omission of honor.
Hey YouTubers, Hardcore Gamer for Life here. Welcome to a new gameplay commentary. This one's on the map Piazza. That's out of the 2 maps that dropped last month with the new DLC for Elite Premium members on Xbox Live. And it also included the map Liberation, set in Central Park. I really enjoyed thoroughly both these maps, actually. I thought they really both added a nice dimension to the game. Piazza adding what is perhaps the smallest map now in the game. And just a really crazy little map of, stairs and more stairs. I mean, this is like favela on steroids, if you pardon the pun. But in any case, guys, I really do enjoy this map, and I know the community had mixed reviews on Liberation as well, but I personally think it's a really good complement to a lot of this tight, close quarter maps that do exist in Modern Warfare 3, while at the same time, it's not like, say Wasteland in Modern Warfare 2, where you could snipe someone, across an entire half of the map. Basically, yes, there are long sight lines like that, but there's also a lot of things in between: bushes, creek beds, bridges, vehicles that you can't shoot through, and these sort of things that kind of break up those sight lines. And to me, it feels like just a vastly improved version of Wasteland from Modern Warfare 2. But enough about this particular DLC pack. I actually wanted to give a quick shout out to the gentleman that I was playing with in this game. Geo is Beast. I actually met him and a buddy of his a few games before this, and they partied up with me, and we played a few games. His buddy left, but Geo stayed in, and as you'll see, he does quite well on the scoreboard, just as well as I do in this particular gameplay. He actually ends up scoring a little bit higher than me in points, but I end up doing a little bit better on kills and deaths than him, for the simple fact that I actually am in my Osprey Gunner for a goodly portion of the game towards the end. So, obviously at that point I'm not able to pick up tags. Now right here I'm going to trade my gold MP7 suppressor rapid fire for an FAD. As you guys know, when you don't rock Scavenger as your first perk, which I'm rocking Blind Eye Pro in this particular loadout, then basically that means you're going to have to be picking up guns in the long run if you want to end up getting a long streak. Now, speaking of streaks, my point streaks in this particular round are very high ones. On the one hand, this can be a good thing. If, as I am here, you're going for a very high kill, very low death game, assuming you can get your high kill streak very early in the game, as I do here, then, you're pretty much assured that. But at the same time, if you're the type of player who struggles to get up to their Predator missile, if you had that, say, set as your first streak, then I really wouldn't recommend this approach, guys. It's just a road to extreme frustration. In all honesty, it definitely took me more than a few attempts to get this set up myself, which setup is AH6 Overwatch, Pavlo, and Osprey Gunner. This was actually the very last point streak that I had yet to get in Modern Warfare 3, and actually I have to say it didn't disappoint. The one before that was actually the Juggernaut, the Assault Juggernaut, and it did disappoint very much. I mean, the Support Juggernaut, which is infinitely easier to get than an Assault Juggernaut, is way more powerful than an Assault Juggernaut. With the Assault Juggernaut, you get no shield, so if people are firing on you from multiple directions, you're taking all that fire. You don't have any more health than the Support Juggernaut does, and you actually, in my opinion, move just a tad slower. But even if that's not the case, I mean, really, what's the huge difference with 1,000 health between a pistol and an LMG? I mean, really, one kills pretty much as fast as the other, but yet with the pistol you get the riot shield, and that somehow is the easier Juggernaut to get. And generally speaking, I see Support Juggernauts go on way longer tears than Assault Juggernauts for the simple fact of the riot shield. But anyways, right here, my Pavlo is about to pick me up my Osprey Gunner, and obviously I can't call that in while my Pavlo is still in the air. But one thing I actually do like about the particular kill streak setup I'm using here is the fact that I can call in my AH6 and my Pavlo at the same time. Unlike the attack helicopter, it and the Pavlo can be in the air at the same time, and it's also a nice streak to couple with the attack helicopter because those two can also be in the air at the same time. The AH6 being a very small helicopter, it doesn't put apparently as high a demand on the airspace as the other choppers do. Now, for those of you who would like the benefit of having 2 choppers out at once but don't want to set your kill streaks this high because you don't tend to get very high kill streaks, then I would highly recommend Predator, attack chopper, and AH6. My wife is a good player, but she doesn't tend to get kill streaks quite as high as mine, so that's actually the setup she uses, and she's quite successful with it much of the time. Now, while I'll generally fast forward through my user-controlled kill streaks, in this case I decided, what the heck, it's actually a pretty new map. You know, some of you, if you're on the PS3 or if you're not Elite members, might not even have this map yet, and you might like to get a good topographical overview of what this map is all about. And you know, it's Osprey Gunner, it does give you a great view from overhead, so I figured I would go ahead, leave this at the regular speed so as to provide you guys with a nice aerial view of the map. Now, as you can see a few moments ago, people were actually trying to get the care packages and they were using blind eye, so I couldn't see them on my chopper vision. But therein lies the difference between Osprey Gunner and Escort Airdrop. As you can see, the Osprey Gunner is user controlled, so guys, when you hear an Osprey Gunner incoming, don't suit up with your blind eye and go and try and steal the care packages. That works fine for an Escort Airdrop that's computer controlled, but if you try it on a user controlled kill streak, you're probably going to get the old smackdown. So guys, as always, this has been Hardcore Gamer for Life. Thanks so much for viewing my videos. Please rate, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed what you saw. In this match of Kill Confirmed on Piazza, I ended up with 36 kills and 2 deaths, and my accolades at the end are going to be MVP, Grim Reaper, and Immortal. Peace out, guys, and have a great one.
Keep it on the dial where you know that it's hot, cause you know that on my channel I upload a lot of videos of all different types of varieties, gameplays, mini-tashes, live comms, even some comedy bits. Ain't no playlist titled Greatest Hits, not yet, but you can bet.